Hey everybody, Deadrocks here. I did get a request to do some more Skyrim mods reviews, or just Skyrim videos in general, so I'm just going to cover some basic mods. I have a bunch of texture stuff. Some people might be confused by the texture, which one I should download, blah 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 blah. So I'm just going to go over that briefly here. Bethesda, they did, for the PC, they released some HD texture DLC. The 2K texture pack is better quality than that. The base textures for Skyrim are 512, which means there's 512 pixels. There's 512 pixels in the image, the texture itself. So what the HD texture that they released, 1K, means that that's been doubled. So it's 1024. So that means there's 1024 pixels in the texture. The 2K texture is double even that. It's 2048 pixels per texture. So the quality is a lot better. Like, for example, you can see here there's minimal to no pixelation in the ground. Like, it's pretty awesome. So I'm using the 2K texture. Also, I'm using a texture mod called Sexy Towns and Villages. The 2K texture mod is incomplete. So, like, I think they did most of the world and a few of the main capitals and stuff, but they didn't finish all of them. So I installed the Sexy Towns and Villages to enhance what they hadn't finished. So, for example, in the mod manager, if you're installing it from there, if it asks to overwrite anything, just hit no, and it'll just add the extra files, if that makes sense. I'm also using the HD water, which you can't see because it's dark right there. Let's go up here. Water. Hold on. I guess she's tired. Okay. So these are the realistic water textures. The 2K texture pack does have water textures, but I'm using different ones. So when it installs, it asks to overwrite. You hit yes. These look better. I haven't done the other ones, but I installed these. I think these.
A lot of time at the market stall, so I
love how people just talk to you.
More experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Yeah, I love how people just talk to you. So I have that. I also have a Flora overhaul, and I also have the pine trees, the pines of Whiterun, installed from the Steam Workshop. The Flora overhaul enhances. It doubles or quadruples the texture quality for foliage and stuff. As before, the 2K texture pack did have textures for this, but I think the Flora one is a little better because they just focused on the quality of the foliage itself. I did install an HD Khajiit skin or textures. Yeah, great band and blah, Battleborn. That's cool. I'll show you that. I also installed Bella's Better Females. It's not a nude mod. What it does is, if you look at her face, it makes it smoother, more feminine, and more attractive. I can show you on my character as well, actually.
Damn, those gray men
turn her towards the light.
They want to back this.
Take her hood off.
From close, they'll get.
See, it smooths their faces, makes them more attractive, more feminine looking. And scars still work with them as well. So you can get that one and not feel like a pervert for getting it. So let's go find the Khajits. do. And I also have an HD lighting, shader lighting, ambient occlusion, blah 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 blah, installed. I'll go over that after I show you what the Khajiits look like if this ever finishes loading. Alrighty. So your game is not gonna look this good with just textures. If you want it to look moody, you're gonna have to get one of the HD lighting things. What are they called? Where the frick are the Khajiit? Did they leave? I guess they are really a traveling caravan. Well, that's weird. I didn't know they traveled. Okay, well I guess I won't show you the Khajiit one. But I do have that one installed. As like anything else, it just doubles the texture quality for the Khajiits. And it makes their faces less... Because you know, there's like... They're covered in fur and stuff. It makes their faces... Like, it makes the fur smoother and less distracting, so you can actually like see their faces, if that makes sense. Now here's an example of what the lighting mod does. I use an EMB series variant. It's called HD Cinematic Lighting. It's on the Skyrim Nexus. I recommend it. You can actually change the brightness and darkness in game. I don't remember the controls, but it is in the README, which is interesting if it's too dark. But it makes things like when you go into a cave, like you need a torch, is pretty much how it is. So it makes it more realistic. So yeah, you can kind of see the water there. For textures, I also, man, I just keep forgetting which textures I have installed. I also have a, hold on, I'm gonna wait till it's light. Just wait. Let's just wait 13 hours. I also have a HD clothing texture, HD hair texture. They do the same thing as the other ones. They just improve the quality so they're not as pixely. So let me show you some people in the light. So that's how the HD one looks. It brightens the brights, darkens the darks. It's like an uber contrasty thing. So let's see if I can find somebody in the light. Well, I can show you her clothes. Well, no. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's a fellow here.
I work for Bellathor.
So as you can see, there's no pixelation along the
Come by Bellathor's shop. Don't mean to be
God,
rude.
I want to actually like begin a conversation with you.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm?
Nope.
Do your good deed.
Once I've made enough money
So as you can see, there's no
caravans, I'm going to buy the
blah,
bannered
blah,
mare from
blah,
Hulda.
blah, blah, blah. You can see there's no pixelation in the clothing. And also, I do have the hair one. The hair you can't really tell. It's just a aesthetic thing I like to have. Come on, that's cool.
I'd become the best trader in Skyrim.
Do you get to the Cloud District very
Here,
often?
you can look at her hair.
Big enough to hold, say.
It's still stretchy, but there's no pixelation, etc.
I see.
I can't think of the other stuff I have installed.
I don't have anything like that here now, but
Texture-wise, I'm going to do some other videos
if you run right quick,
that aren't on textures. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I highly suggest the Nexus Mod Manager for installing your mods, unless they are from Steam. You can get them to work cooperatively. That's what I've done. Some texture mods I know have some issues with each other.
do you
Just do
Thinking
some
of
research.
settling in? There's a house for sale. Breeze home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Yeah, that's cool. I would buy it. I just don't have
Looking for my
$5,000.
husband Nazim?
Gosh!
Check the
Stop
Jarl's
talking.
backside.
What is this people?
That's
They're just
usually when he
talking. They
stuffs
just talk to
himself
me.
these days.
I'm gonna go over here, away from everybody. Goodness. Okay. So yeah, just be sure to know I'll have links for the mods that I'm using in the description, in case you guys want to install what I have. If you have any questions, post them in the comments.